The Fast and the Furious. It's Christmas, a little after midnight, 12:38 a.m. EST to be exact. I can't find my Santa hat and I can't find my hairbrush. That's how you know it's Christmas 2020. I agreed to watch all the Fast and Furious movies for $1,000 to help pay rent. When the campaign didn't look like it was taking off, I offered to watch one movie for every $111. Let's look at the campaign right now and then close it. $161, which means I'm watching The Fast and the Furious. End of list. I've never seen a single Fast and the Furious movie, and now I'm about to watch all one of them today. I promised a time lapse, so here's that shit. Time lapses are usually a little more interesting when they're longer than 2 hours. My bad. Hey, just like Hell of Thrones, I get 10 minutes to talk about the movie. Here we go. Boom. Hey, I actually hit it this time. Okay, The Fast and the Furious, the first movie. Where to begin? Okay, so I have never seen any of these movies. Today is the first day that I've seen a single Fast and Furious movie. Emphasis on single, because I'm not gonna watch any others. I suppose I should tease it though now. You have a second chance to make me rip through all the movies, because they're coming out with a new one. If I make $1,000, the clock goes back to zero. If I raise $1,000 by the time F9 comes out, I will watch all 10 Fast and Furious movies in a 24-hour period. Blast and Furious. There you go. $1,000. You have until the next movie comes out. The campaign is live now. Get in the description. So first of all, a couple of things I knew about this movie going in. Number one, it's about stealing DVD players. I knew that going in, but I didn't know it was the literal first shot of the movie. Other than the titles, which I honestly thought there was a framing problem because they do a weird thing where like the titles come in and you can't read the whole thing. And I was like, uh-oh, is the movie broken? Is the aspect ratio weird on HBO? Nope, that's just how it opens, with like a weird shiny title that you can't really read. And then the first shot is the DVD players that they're stealing. Another thing I was expecting going in was that the stunts wouldn't be as good. I've seen the trailers for just about all the movies, but I've never actually seen one before today. And they're like leaping off of buses and shit and ramping a car from one tower to another tower, but it all looks pretty CGI. So I went into this expecting like practical effects, but much smaller things. I gotta say though, like the opening chase was actually pretty exciting. Doesn't really make a lick of sense. Like they have to fire a thing into the front window of an 18-wheeler, pull out the window, fire a second thing into the seat, hope that holds, and then jump in. And the second time they did it, I was like, why can't the guy who's driving just stop? Like, doesn't that kind of fuck up their whole plan? They need like tension on the wire and like, couldn't the guy just pull over? And in the second one, spoilers I guess, he had a gun. So couldn't he just pull over and be like, pow, 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 get the fuck out of here? Apparently it's a movie rule that you have to keep driving no matter what. And speaking of movie rules, I feel like that's an important thing to note here. This was a fantasy world, and I liked that. I'm so sick of like gritty, realistic worlds. So we've got a world where like car racing is everything. Oh, and the whole thing about family. Like when people talk about these movies, they talk about like, you know, Dom Toretto is always like, family, everything's about family. The family stuff didn't come out of nowhere. There was a lot in this first movie about your chosen family, and I wasn't expecting that. I thought that would set in the later ones. So much of this movie feels like somebody's first screenplay. No offense, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I forget the name of the screenwriter. I just finished watching the credits because they come at the end of movies. I'm an expert. There were a lot of first draft screenwriting choices, my absolute favorite being, so it's a plot point that Paul Walker's character keeps going to Dom Toretto's sandwich shop. This sandwich shop is obviously a front for the crime that he's doing, but at one point some guys pull up and they say,
"What's up with this fool? What is he, sandwich crazy?"
Is this boy sandwich crazy? See, because they need to establish that he keeps coming back to this sandwich shop, but the best way they could figure out to do that is to have some other person go, "This boy's sandwich crazy." When I go to rip through all of these, because I'm definitely going to raise the $1,000 by the time F9 comes out, I want to have tuna sandwiches, and we all have to eat as many sandwiches as we possibly can, because we are hashtag sandwich crazy. Another bit of unrealistic elements from this movie, the friggin' police station? Why does it look like a swanky Malibu home? Like, okay, so first of all, it's got glass walls all the way around, so you can see everything going on inside, including the wall of, like, you know, when they make walls of, like, suspects and string and all that, you can fucking see it from the outside. What is to stop any criminal from walking up and just being like, "Hey, that's my buddy Jeff up on the police wall," where they do their police arresting next to their fancy swimming pool with a bridge. I don't know what this home was. I want to guess it was a producer's home to keep the budget down on having to shoot in a police station. This came out in the 2000s, I believe. I didn't look it up when I started. It's really nice to hear big beat music again. What is big beat? If you don't know, that's fine. It's the music that showed you that something cool was happening from like 1996 to 2000 and... I'm gonna say 4 was the cutoff point. It was not as great to hear Limp Bizkit. This really made me want to watch Mission Impossible 2. I got really excited when the credits came up and I saw that the score was by BT. If you're the sort of person who gets excited by a BT score, you're a special kind of nerd. He's the inventor of the BT stutter, everybody! Much like Game of Thrones, I came to the party late, so I'm probably commenting on things that everybody else has already commented on. I had heard it was kind of a ripoff of Point Break, and yeah, even right down to the ending where he like walks away triumphantly. As Point Break ripoffs go, though, I had fun. I did like the car chase scenes. Whoa, there was a really good car flip in this. It wasn't quite Casino Royale, but it was good. Like, I love practical stunts and practical effects. I'm excited to see the other movies, but now I have to wait until you give me $1,000. Why? I don't know. I need rent. If you put money in the Blast and Furious fund, you are paying for the endurance test. By the time F9 comes out, we are looking at like 21 hours of movie, plus 10-minute confessionals in between, plus a trip to the theater if theaters are a thing when it comes out. That's what you're paying for, and you're gonna get to watch me go through all of it. I'm glad I watched the first one. A lot of people say that it doesn't get good until like the 4th one, but like, I had fun with the first one as far as like cheesy movies about Ja Rule having a threesome go. Sorry, I have 10 seconds left and I had to get that in there. Ja Rule is offered a threesome, but only if he wins. What kind of person is this? I only threesome with winners, good sir. Anyway, fun times. Throw me some money. Alright, well there's your very short Fury Fastmas. Hope you enjoyed watching me watch one movie. Have yourself a merry holiday. And here's my website, and here's my Patreon, and as they say in the Fast and the Furious, this guy's sandwich crazy. Bye, everybody. Bye. Blast and Furious. Blast and Furious. Blast and Furious.